HK416, in my eyes, the best assault rifle in Phantom Forces. This will be a stats-based video, going over every single stat in the 416 to help you make an informed decision on whether or not it is good enough to use yourself. We're going to start off at basic stats, then go to advanced stats, then weapon handling, then miscellaneous. Then finally we'll be able to compare the uncontrolled recoil between each and every barrel and grip attachment. But before we do that, let's start off with the obvious, and look at how the HK looks. To me, the 416 looks great with most setups on it. You'll see me using two different skins on it for this video, the dark blue and solid black one, and then the color changing one you'll see me using later in this video. Let's talk about stats then. Basic stats first. The 416 is a rank 64 unlock in the assault class under assault rifles. It does 31 damage at max down to 24 at minimum with a damage range of 80 studs or 24 meters for max damage down to 160 studs or 48 meters and beyond for minimum damage with a fire rate of 850 rounds per minute. The weapon has a 30+1 magazine, which means you can have one round in the chamber with a full 30 round magazine in the weapon, with 120 rounds in reserve, 4 extra mags that is. And the weapon has two fire modes, automatic and semi-automatic. Now on to advanced stats of the weapon. I will be skipping over suppressed weapon stats because using a suppressor in Phantom Forces is close to the stupidest thing that you can do. The 416 has a 0.14 second time to kill rating, or TTK rating. The 416 has a 1.4x headshot multiplier and a 1x torso multiplier, causing its damage to be 43.4 at max damage to the head and 33.6 at minimum damage to the head. Base damage or torso damage is not affected with no multiplier. The weapon has a muzzle velocity of 2500 studs per second, or about 750 meters per second, with a penetration depth of 1 stud or 30 centimeters, and a suppression rating of 0.5. Let's talk quickly on the accuracy of the 416. As you can see, there are the weapon stats for hip accuracy. We have 18 rating on camera recovery speed, 0.06 hip fire spread factor, 10 rating on recovery speed, 0.80 damping spread rating, and then you have the rest of the displacement numbers. Now you should be able to see the sight accuracy for the weapon, and keep in mind this will be done with the iron sights. 21 rating on camera recovery speed, iron sight magnification of 1.8 times, and the rest of the displacement stats as you can see. And now let's talk about the weapon's handling. The 416 has a fairly fast reload of time of 2.7 seconds normally and 3.5 second dry reload. The weapon has an equip speed of 12 and an ADS speed or aim down sight speed of 15. The next three stats, if I'll be honest, don't really apply to me as I play without crosshairs on. But the 416's crosshair size is 30, with a spread rate of 300 and a recovery rate of 15. The weapon has a 14 stud per second, or 4.2 meter per second walk speed normally, with it being slowed to 9.7 studs, or 2.91 meters per second while ADSing. The HK fires a 5.56 by 45mm NATO rifle cartridge, and with one round in the chamber at all times. Finally, let's talk about the recoil on the HK416. This is a comparison of the uncontrolled recoil at about 10 studs or 3 meters on Ravid. On your screens right now you can see the comparisons between the rifle with no barrel attachment and each grip. You can tell the difference in recoil and hopefully begin getting an idea of what grip would be best for you to use. Next, let's look at the recoil does when we add the compensator to the barrel, and again you should start to see which attachments are the best. Next, let's see what it looks like with the muzzle brake. Finally, let's just see at the time of recording that what my best setup looked like. At the time this was Coyote, compensator, folding grip, and green laser. I have since changed my best setup that now I use the Coyote sight, compensator, stubby grip, green laser, and hollow point rounds. This is not a setup for everybody, I just use it because I like it. Don't copy it thinking it's going to be good. Okay, well I'll quit rambling and let you guys see the rest of the video, which is simply going to be a montage of random clips with the HK that I have gotten. And I have about 45 clips, so I've definitely got plenty for this video. Now that's it for this one today. Stay tuned for the next montage where we'll have some more HK416 footage in it, and make sure you hit that subscribe and like the video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.